Good morning. Welcome back to Hiking with Kathleen. Today's video is going to be a wonderful mixture of migrating birds, bursting wildflowers, and actually one of my highlights is seeing a red-headed woodpecker. So I haven't seen one of those in many years, and I was able to track one down. So I hope you join me today. It doesn't look like it's going to be terribly warm. We went through a spell on the weekend. Today's Tuesday, and on the weekend we had 30-degree temperatures. So that would be 90 some odd degrees Fahrenheit. So it was a bit of a fast progression towards summertime. We tend to like it where it takes its time, and if it's in the 20-degree range, we're really quite happy here in Ontario. But the great thing is, Shannon and I hosted 3 different sets of people. We had my brother, sister-in-law, and my dad here. We had lunch out in the cabin on Friday. We had about 20 neighbors here on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we had a couple of friends that came in and showed us their new puppy. So they came in from an outlying area. And so again, we had lunch. The weather worked out really well in terms of making sure that there was no rain or anything like that in the forecast. But I tell you, I like it when the temperature drops down to, single digits or in the teens in order to go hiking. So anyway, for today's video, it's exciting. Springtime is continuing to unfold. And now we're not only just seeing migrating birds, but we're seeing them as they're setting up their nests, their territories, so you can hear their bird song. And those are some of the things that I'm thrilled to be able to show you today. One of the biggest changes that has taken place due to the 30-degree temperatures over the weekend is a lot of trees that had buds have now popped their leaves. So it makes it much more difficult to do bird watching, animal watching of any sort, because the ground cover has blossomed now with shrubs and things that have popped their leaves. And trees, of course, are where some of the birds are hiding out. So there were many advantages to those colder temperatures we experienced earlier on in the spring. But we're in late spring now, and now it's a matter of we're dealing with bugs, and we're dealing with leaves that are concealing the animals we may be looking for. But it's all part and parcel. So we have many things to look forward to this season. At this time of year, and I'm talking about early May right now, you'll notice that this is when you'll see wildflowers on the forest floor. And the most important reason for that is they can actually receive sunlight before the trees sprout their leaves. So it gives them a chance to have a bit of a jump start. So their season starts early so that the wildflowers receive the sunlight they need to photosynthesize, to grow. And then after they have finished that period of their life cycle, it's then that pretty much that leaves start sprouting out on the trees. So Everything has a cycle in nature, so everything takes advantage of the right conditions set out for them. This morning is bursting in song, and we're going to find out a little bit more about why the morning is so beautiful in the spring and early summer. So we're going to listen to some of those animals that actually find their mates by the way they sing their song. So my other camera died, and I just wanted to finish the story a little bit. So that raccoon is not acting normally. It was following me up the trail, but it was following me as though it was somebody's pet. So I don't know if that's the case. I mean, it stopped following me because I just kept moving farther away from it. What I didn't want is to have somebody go into the woods and have their dog off leash and have the person or a dog or somebody harm it, because it doesn't look ill. It doesn't have crusty eyes. It was not aggressive. It wasn't falling off to the side, like losing its balance. So I don't know. I'm wondering if that's all it is it's used to people, and it's made its way into the woods instead of up around people's homes where maybe people are used to seeing it. So the last I saw is it left the trail and it cut into the woods. So anyway, it just makes you aware. You just be aware of animals and their behavior patterns. And I have this monopod, which I was using in order to help maintain a little distance, because I thought, okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on with this raccoon, but I'll just pass it on the trail. It just kept coming towards me. So, and it wasn't frightened, but it wasn't aggressive. So anyway, that's the rest of the story here.